Welcome back to Duel of the Debates. We are going to maybe kill each other. I'm Danny.
I'm Dan.
That's
Sydney.
Oh.
Guest judging for once.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, we got a guest judge. We got a new fighter. We got Jenny over here. Hello. All right, and we are doing the rules. Danny, what are the rules of Duel of the Debates?
Well, you're throwing at me. Okay, hold on.
I'll throw something at you right now.
Please
All right.
do.
The objective is to convince the judge why your pick for the question is correct and the other fighter's picks are wrong. The rules are that the arguments needs to be objective reasoning behind why you chose your answer. Civility, although we can be passionate. There will be no sincere attacks on people's characters. We're all friends here. Hey!
Said he was going to throw something.
What'd you throw at me?
Something?
What was that?
Nothing?
Was it expensive?
No.
It was a UFO, unidentified flying object.
Oh my God.
You know what that
a
stands
UAP?
for?
Yeah, they're UAPs now.
Oh, my bad.
When deciding the winner, the decision must be based on the arguments presented in the debate. Looking at you two over there.
Hi.
Yeah.
I can be neutral.
No, you can't.
I can be unbiased.
You can't.
I mean, Jenny was just my roommate for like forever, but you know.
And
Yeah.
I've only known Danny for forever.
Yeah, but you.
I never pick you.
I feel like the
we're
cards
never
are stacked.
gonna have a decision.
Yeah, I never pick you.
Yeah. Opening
guys-
arguments, rebuttals, closing arguments, all 1 minute per fighter, and then there's a free-for-all section where we're stopped at the two lovely judges' discretion.
All right. Well, today we are doing the hardest horror movie villain to defeat. Jenny, what did you pick?
I picked death, specifically from Final Destination.
Maybe Death's not actually coming for our family. Because that would be crazy.
And there's some controversy on this one because Danny, what was the controversy on this
Well,
one?
that was the one I wanted. I was like, oh, she's never going to get this one.
He looks at me, he goes, "You definitely told Jenny which
She
one
did.
I was going to pick." And
Guaranteed.
I said, I didn't remember what you said.
I haven't spoken to her in weeks.
Yeah, I just stalked her.
You just stalked her.
No, we were in Potsdam.
Obviously.
We were in Potsdam that one weekend, like right before.
All right. And Danny, what did you pick?
I picked the entity from It Follows.
It could look like someone you know, or it could be a stranger in a crowd. Whatever helps it get close to you.
All right. Well, it's time to fight. Let's do it.
Yeah, okay.
All right. It is time for our opening statements. Danny, we're going to start with you this time.
Okie dokie.
So whenever
Okay.
you're ready, you're on the clock.
Okay, am I on the clock yet? I'm on the clock. Okay. It follows the entity. It can't technically be killed. It can only be passed down. It's in perpetuity. At best, you can trap it and but if left unattended, it will still come after you. It also could be anyone. It is immortal. Not only does it threaten you, but it makes you go crazy and forces you into doing immoral things like passing it on to others. Ain't no supernatural STD medication, just saying. It's relentless. You can't sleep. You can't eat. You can't relax for even a second. There is no chance of death coming back for you after that, unless the writers decide to break their own rules and give no explanation. There is still a chance, even if you pass it to somebody else, that you can give it back, that it can come back
10
to you.
seconds.
They can give it back to you. You know what I mean? The timer went out.
Yeah, no, I know. You had 10 seconds.
You know, again, back to the immoral stuff where they can give it back to you. So, not the best thing. So,
Ding.
okay, fine. Jeez.
All right. Jenny, whenever you're ready for opening statements, you're on the clock.
Okay, so for death, it comes for us all. There's literally no escaping it. The only way to escape it is to die. So I wouldn't count that. Basically, it's super unpredictable, specifically in the Final Destination movies. There's no way you could learn how to predict it if you're a normal Jane Doe person. It's going to get you, and it's going to get you in like the weirdest, wackiest way.
Okay.
If you do learn, it's still going to get you. If you die of old age, you die of old age. Death still gets you. You can't see it coming. It's just there. I mean, you can't see it coming
seconds.
after you. It's kind of just this omniscient thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, overpowered, kind
All
of.
right, all right. And There it is. There's your time.
So unfair.
All right.
So unfair.
All right. Moving on to our rebuttal round, or are we going to go to free throw? What are we feeling today, guys?
You're the judge.
Yeah? Yeah, what are we feeling? All right.
You guys are the judges.
Well, if they have rebuttals,
You guys got rebuttals? Yeah?
kind of up to them.
Danny,
I
one or
have
two.
notes.
you got notes? We got notes? All right.
One or two nights.
All right, Danny, whenever you're ready,
Only one or two.
you're on the clock.
No, she showed me. She's like,
You're on the clock.
Okay, fine. Well, okay. So Death was literally defeated by Clear in Final Destination 2 until she left the padded room. Like it couldn't get to her in that padded room. Not saying that's a life that anyone would want to live, but technically she beat it. You can actually definitively defeat Death by dying and then coming back and being resurrected or killing someone. Right? You said you don't necessarily count dying and then coming back, but killing someone, takes your spot in the line. Also, the premonition people defeated at the beginning of every single movie. So, wrong already. Death always comes for you, but that's the same with every horror movie villain. Like, they you just come back in the sequel. They constantly defeat Death in the movies and prolong it. So it's like, my plan was foiled. But then, like, it'll take a roundabout way to get back to it. And, like, that's the whole plot of the movie. With It Follows, the entity's just like, I'm going to go for
10.
that one right now. Just keep going at it. There's a rule system where it can skip people and move on to the next person, effectively defeating Death. That's the whole point. Uses the most roundabout ways to kill people. Okay.
Okay. All right. Jenny, whenever you're ready, you're on the clock.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the question is hardest to defeat. Well, I would argue that the entity with It Follows is very easy to defeat. If we're going on the premise that you're just passing it on to someone, and by skipping people and killing someone else, you're just passing it on to someone else, technically. So you either have to kill someone else with Death, or if you're doing the entity with It Follows, you just have to have sex with them. Like, I would also argue that, you could just keep moving, figure out how fast it moves and the distance that it would take
10.
that it moves. Like, you get what I mean? Mm-hmm. Live a life of vacation. Like, people do that all the time.
In this economy?
That was good. All right. You guys are in your free for all round, so whenever you guys are ready, just start fighting.
I forgot what you said. Okay, so everyone's like running around, but you can't ever relax. Like, even if you can't even like sleep. Also, if you just pass it on to somebody, I think the genius plan would be to give it to somebody who might not have a lot of chances in that area.
Oh.
Good way to, Wait, no, that's the hardest movie. Damn it.
All right, put it on the record.
Not scratching that.
So
one.
you argued that you can defeat Death by dying. I wouldn't say it's
Yeah, but you're going out on your own terms. It's not Death getting you. It's like you're like, here, let me
Death's
help
main
you.
goal is for you to die in general.
No.
Yes.
Death's main goal is to like
Because
be all like,
each time-
I'm gonna kill you.
Each time that you escape it,
Disagree.
each time that you escape it, you are just faced with a different way of dying the next time. So it's
Unless you
not by
kill somebody,
method.
though.
Okay. Okay. Let's first argue
Yes.
that Death is looking for numbers, right?
Like, what do you mean numbers?
So it's looking for someone to die, like in its place, right? In someone else's place.
Yeah, it wants a body.
How is that defeating it if you're just giving it that? If you're just giving it someone else
because
to die.
you are defeating it. Like, you're not dying. You're killing somebody else. That's defeating Death.
Okay, but that's a lot harder.
It's like the Sorcerer's Stone.
Okay.
It's harder. No.
It's harder than defeating the entity.
No.
How so?
Well, I don't want. No, that's gross. No, the entity will just keep coming at you, and well, death will too. But the entity is like it also can stem from paranoia too. It could be anybody that you know. You know
You can still tell who it is.
how you know.
It's coming after you. Straight walk towards you.
Yeah, but it could be like, "Hello, friend." Shake your hand. And,
Okay, but
and then, "Bleh."
At least
But it
it's not
doesn't do that.
smiling.
Yeah, well, the smile. Yeah, the smile demon.
I'm not versed in horror movies. I just looked it up. It's called It Follows because it follows you. That's crazy.
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute.
Well, I didn't know that.
Well,
Sorry.
you're telling me.
Well, don't wait. The sequel comes out next year, and they will be following you.
I'm so
so now
excited.
there's two. There's two of them. At
I'll
least.
be the first one in line at the theater for that one. Sorry.
I don't know. I think the entity is basically like the. You guys know the thing about like the snail.
Yes, the TikTok snail.
It's-
now you're speaking my language.
Maybe not what she's thinking. No, like the snail, it's always following you, and it's just trying to eventually catch up to you. That's what it is.
Yeah,
It-
but like you can't. But it goes faster than a snail.
A walking pace.
It could be anybody.
Fly over to another
though.
country
You have
across
to
the sea.
You would have to defeat it.
ocean.
You'd have to like completely isolate yourself from all human contact.
That's what you have to do with death.
No, you can talk to people through the door, or you can just kill somebody to get it over
do
with.
the same.
No, because then
I'm just hearing a lot of no's.
then they can get a lockpick, and then
All right. So the
This is
way,
getting really
so guys,
convoluted.
the way to defeat it is saying by completely isolating yourself. So is that for both of you? You both want to completely isolate yourselves to defeat your chosen
well,
villains?
they're both. That's okay. So that's one of the ways. That's the only way that you can beat It Follows. But to defeat death, you can just kill somebody else to take your place. Like that's a way. So there's alternatives to beat death in the Final Destination series, but there's only one way to give it, or I guess two ways. You could just pass it on to somebody else, but then still, you can still get it back. Like they can still give it back to you.
Okay.
Genuine question, because I haven't seen the movies, which
That's fine.
I think keeps me a little unbiased, but I'm curious. So you can you can kill somebody else in Final Destination.
And it'll
Does it
bypass
take
you
your
completely.
spot?
Which
and it
I
doesn't-
argue is still giving death what it wants. You're not defeating it.
Yes. I was just making sure that
But
I was
you're
clear on that.
Maybe we have some differences on what defeat
It's a
means.
philosophical.
well, that's what we're going to get at.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. What
With It Follows,
what
Y'all fuck
definition
and
are
then-
we going for best villain to defeat? Are we talking about definitively they're gone, they're no longer a threat to anyone, or just a threat to you?
so
question.
I interpret it as a threat to you because you can't really, unless you can't definitively kill either of these. So, but you can pass it on to somebody else. It Follows, but there's still obviously a good chance that they can give it back to you. And even with death, after for some reason, because then they break their own rules, and like I think Bloodlines, they're like, we died and they came back to life, and then you're like, it's all good, and then I guess they just decided no.
Yeah.
Logging truck again.
Yeah.
God.
I think, okay, so with that point itself, it's like you're still not defeating it if you're dying.
Okay, so then
Just saying.
well, at that point it's
but
just a
my-
writing problem then.
My definition of like defeating was not giving the villain what it's going for.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
You know, like a villain wants to end the world. You defeat the villain by not letting it end the world.
By not having it accomplish its goal.
Yes.
Got it.
So that's what I defined it as. So
yeah, okay.
Well,
okay.
I disagree.
All right, we'll keep it
Danny's
going.
he just keeps going, no.
no.
I
No.
disagree.
No, I
usually his argument.
wanted to choose that. I wanted to choose that. So no.
It was my answer. It was my toy.
by
I
default.
wasn't
He
done
wanted
playing
to
with
choose it. So
And that's
like,
why Danny doesn't choose first anymore.
Yes, exactly. But yeah, I still think there's some wiggle room there. they like the roundabout way of like it has to do like this Rube Goldberg machine to like kill everybody and be like, this has to be the exact right way for this to happen and that to happen, and then maybe it kills the person. But they foil the plan, like especially in Final Destination 3, that like they dive people out of the way. They see it coming. It's really easy to like foil one of Death's plans. With the entity, it's like
And
it's
only
just,
putting it off for however much time that it gets you another way to die.
But that's the same thing with the entity, though. Like even if it kills you, it's just gonna go to somebody else. Like it just keeps going.
Yeah.
So, the entity, it's like it'll always come back. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, well, so does death.
Well,
They both always come back.
I think like, and we're talking about hardest one to defeat.
yeah.
The entity is pretty predictable, very predictable.
How so?
You can see it coming, regardless of who it appears as. It is walking in a straight line, beelining towards you. It doesn't have the same like mannerisms as a normal human being, so it's like.
Yeah, I should probably learn how to.
Yeah, you kind of know who's coming towards you.
At the same time, though, with the premonitions, though, like they know exactly what's going to happen beat to beat of who's going to die in order. They know the order, so like you can see that coming too.
That's fair.
That's part of the whole thing.
But as you get older and as you're unable to, quick, push them out of the way. Like, come on. Like, you're an old granny by this point. You're trying to defeat it still. Like,
Yeah.
and like your friend is the next in line. At that point, it's like, come on, death's just gonna like let him get it.
Well, if you're an old granny, just poison somebody's drink, then you're good.
Is it like if you kill anyone? Then
If you
you're
kill
just
anyone,
off?
yeah.
And I'd argue that you're still giving death what it wants because it wants someone to die.
And I disagree.
Also, with the entity, does it just walk? Like it never gets to like like one of those fast walks that you see
No.
on like.
No, just kind
It's
of
just walking. It's like a beeline
Like
towards
Michael
you.
Myers kind of,
Yeah.
but only you can see it,
Okay.
and anybody who else has been infected with the STD.
If you want to live a happy life,
After
get a
this,
wife.
folks.
Get a wife. Give it to her. You guys can both see it. You guys run and live your life like in happiness.
And then
going
I go
on
back-
vacation all the time.
The economy.
Until it wakes you up in your hotel room in the middle of the night and you're just like, oh, shit.
That's where you find out. Okay, it walks at this rate.
But imagine, but then at that point, you like it's paranoia though.
So
'cause it's
you're
like-
saying at that point, you had to be a mathematician to calculate how long you would take to have
She
it
is
get
a
to you.
mathematician.
Distance
baby.
over time.
Distance over time.
Easiest calculation.
That reminds me, when we did Project Hail Mary, I wanted to say, in a nice 96.415 degrees Celsius, welcome to Sydney. And I thought that would have been cool.
Is that just my body temperature? Or wait,
You read the
what?
book. Oops.
96 point what degrees Celsius?
96.415 degrees Celsius. It's the temperature of astrophage.
Oh, I
See?
didn't. How would I memorize that?
I don't know. I did.
Memorize the temperature of a fake alien. Okay,
Miss,
we're off topic.
Miss, I've read the
Back
book 5
to
times.
Debating.
All right, well, I think I have enough. Do you guys have any more points you guys want to make?
Too.
Just one.
Okay.
I disagree.
No.
Wow, that was compelling.
All right, well, it's time for closing arguments then. So, Danny, we will start with you whenever you're ready.
All right. So the entity can't technically be killed, only passed down. I'm just going to read my notes again. I mean, there's not much to say. It's just kind of like, death. There are definitive in-universe ways to defeat it for yourself. And, I guess like it's kind of like a debated, like philosophical, like death comes for us all. And that's the beautiful thing. But I don't know. The entity is like, I'm gonna get you. And then it's just gonna it'll just keep marching on.
Get you.
I'm gonna get you. And yeah.
You got
So
17 seconds left.
I know. I see the clock. And
If
don't
you say one more time, I swear to God, I'm going to throw something else at you. I got nothing to throw at you. All right.
Just don't go on the highways with logging trucks. That's all I know.
That was off the clock.
I've never even seen Final Destination, and I
all right.
just know about that, so I refuse to drive by and log trucks.
It's real scary.
All right, Jenny, whenever you're ready, you're on the clock.
Okay, so I'd like to go back to hardest to beat.
Good.
Technically, you could very easily beat the entity. You just have to keep moving.
Just gotta keep fucking.
Yeah. That's true. Go to a strip club. Pick up someone a little sketcy. They're getting around.
I believe the rule is no touching the merchandise.
Well, we know some places. But yeah, I think that death definitely it's the hardest one to be. You've got to sacrifice a lot. You've got to, if you want to truly defeat it by old age, you have to lock yourself away and learn all of the ways that it can come at you. And that's just unpredictability. Predictable would be the entity.
All right.
So inferior.
Time to go deliberate, Sydney.
All right, sounds good.
Do you really have to? I don't think you need to.
All right. We have returned from deliberating, and we have a winner. But let's go over some points that both of you made.
Oh, you
first.
prolong it. Got it. Yeah.
Yes, prolonging the inevitable. Just like death.
Gotta build the
So,
Foreshadowing?
all right. So,
perhaps.
yes, perhaps. All right,
just
Sydney, you want to
say
start with some
perchance.
notes you took?
Yeah. So sorry, I'm organizing my thoughts, looking through my notes. I like what Jenny said against against the entity, saying that the entity is predictable, you can see it coming, and it doesn't have the same mannerisms as a human, so you can tell that it's not just a person walking towards you. And I did like that you brought up that you can, Danny, sorry. I like that Danny brought up that you can defeat death just by killing someone. That was a decent argument. You want to take over with some of your points?
It's all right.
Yeah, I mean, you completely isolate yourself from death. You can defeat it in a way. It's easy to foil death's plan, but it always comes back. So, death is also super unpredictable. But I don't know, there's so many similarities in these two things.
Yeah.
It all is going down to your arguments, I think. And
Yes.
I think the one who had the better arguments was Jenny.
Maybe Death's not actually coming for our family. Because that would be crazy.
Jenny, you definitely outplayed Danny on some of these. Danny's like, no, no.
I think our biggest issue was that Danny was on defense the whole time. He was kind of just bringing up reasons why death is easy to defeat, but he didn't give us many reasons to see why the entity was not able, or easy to defeat.
That's fair.
That is fair. But yes, we'll see you both again next week for our next one, which is, I don't know. Hold on a second. Oh, no, it kicked me out. Hold on.
The subgenre?
Yeah, it's
Yes, best horror subgenre. All right. And we will continue that. Anyway, we're Duel the Debates. You can find us on Instagram and TikTok with @DuelTheDebates. I'm Dan.
I'm Sydney.
I'm Danny.
Oh, God.
You can find me on Instagram, Danny_Was, my letterbox, and serialize at DJ Was. And Jenny, do you have any socials?
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Jenny!
You can just give my response, which is, you don't want to find me online.
Yeah, probably that.
All right. Love it.
I did, and it was funny.
All right. We'll see y'all next week.